Time is 7:23, and I call this special board meeting of the Weslaco Independent School District to order. Today's date is April 18, 2017, and let the record reflect that we have a full quorum with the exception of Dr. Richard Rivera. Item number 3, discussion and possible action for the board to award the design of the chemical storage building for the Aquatic Center to Ogden Figueroa Architects. Dr. Canales.
Hey, Board of Trustees, for this item, we have Mr. Andres Sanchez and Coach Riojas.
Mr. Lopez, Dr. Canales, members of the board, on this agenda item, on March 9, the board approved the 5 architect firms that the board ranked, and they assigned them several projects. This project, the chemical storage building for the Aquatic Center, was not brought up at that time. It's one of the small projects that we had. And we need an architect for it. And since everybody else got awarded big projects, we wanted to recommend that we award this one to Ogden Figueroa Alex Architects to do the design specifications for the construction of the storage building. The storage building we have right now for the chemicals at the Aquatic Center is inside the building, and it's been causing a lot of problems with the metal, the equipment that we have. So they recommended us to do a separate one. That's what we're doing.
This architectural firm has already been approved by this board to do work for the district?
Yes, yeah. Okay. They got awarded the K projects.
Now, this project, the chemical storage building, do you have funding for it?
Yes. It comes out of the fund balance assigned for facilities for other needs. It's been approved by the facilities committee and the board already.
Okay, so we just need this to get the ball rolling and get going?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Where is everything currently stored?
Currently, the building, when it was designed with a storage unit, or a storage room, I should say, that's attached to the building, and it's where the pump room is, where all our water pumps and all our mechanical stuff is. It runs the facility. Over the years, what's happened is we keep around 1,600 gallons of acid in that room. And over the years, that acid has slowly just started to corrode, the door handles, anything that's metal, even if it's stainless steel, it's already starting to corrode really bad. What we've done is we've also upgraded a lot of our equipment in there. So our pool is running much more efficiently now than we did 4 or 5 years ago. There's just been some advancements to the equipment. So what's happened is because of that, our acid use for the water to regulate the pH has lowered. So instead of keeping 1,600 gallons, we're now holding about 800 gallons. But that's every 2 to 3 weeks that we have to keep adding the acid.
Coach, are these chemicals dangerous if they're exposed to the kids?
Yes, sir, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, sir. And basically, at this building, what it is, it's a completely enclosed, safe building that will have some ventilation up top. Very similar to what we have at the old pool at Weslaco High School.
That's the question I was
Very similar to that,
Yeah.
where the chemicals will be able to breathe.
Right.
There won't be any AC or anything like that required. It's just 4 rooms, very secure, or 4 walls, I should say, very secure, so that the chemicals can breathe into the open air, causing no harm to anybody. And then at the same time, we can start also addressing some of the issues that we have in the pool. Because right now, if we fix them, we're just going to go back to square one in a couple of years.
Are you going to be involved in working with the architects to design the building?
Yes, sir. Myself and our natatorium director that we have out there, Ms. Alex Trevino, will be very involved.
I know you all are very capable. The only thing I would ask, I think on behalf of the board, is that part abuts the old Barbie field, right, in that area?
It is kind of, it's north, what is it, northwest, right?
Northwest, right?
No,
Northwest.
that's
It's a very small area.
That's the old bus area, right?
It's kind of it's an old little, or not an old, but a little piece of area that's kind of just there. You really can't do much with it. And so this building is going to be set right there, and it's going to give us access. It's going to be right close to where our actual chemical storage currently is. So it's going to be kind of adjacent, so we can wheel it in and out pretty easily.
Okay. The only thing I was going to say is if you can make sure that work with them to design real good safety safeguards for that area, because I know the students can walk in that area from Central and from CTE Early College High School.
Very good.
Is there a way
Otherwise, it's a good idea.
Fence it in?
Sir?
Can we fence it in?
I think I think there was supposed to be fenced in,
Another round of
Andres.
work. We can
Yes.
work on that.
Yes.
Okay. I'll move to accept.
Second.
Go ahead,
Who did, Andrew?
Andrew. Yes, sir.
Who was second?
Patrick.
We have a motion by Andrew and a second by Patrick to hire Wright Ogden Figueroa as architects on our chemical storage building for the aquatic center. Discussion. I have just a little thoughts that I need to give both you guys.
Yes, sir.
That storage building has to be a containment facility. In other words, any chemicals that you store have to be able, if they spill, to be contained inside that building. I know the architect is gonna know that, but you all need to understand that also, so that if he doesn't oversees it for whatever reason, that you all catch it. There can be no drains connected to our city facilities, or else we could get in a lot of trouble if we spill acid into the municipal sewer or something like that.
It might help that.
Well, so, that being said, we got 1,600 gallons or 800 gallons of liquid. If that tank breaks, it cannot spill on the ground. It has to be contained inside that building. So, keep that for thought. Any other discussion? Okay, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
All right, thank you.
Okay, on the next item, before I read it, I want to do something to where I want to allow one of the board members that is not here to participate. And him not being here, he cannot. Therefore, I would like to ask somebody, or ask the board to table this, or to move it for a special meeting on Monday, if possible, to allow Dr. Rivera to participate, and also allow the board members to think of who you want to pick for this. It's like I've said in the past, this is a $20 million item, close to $20 million, and I want to make sure that the choice we make is the right one. So now that I've said that, I will read the item. Discussion and possible action to select insurance and employee benefit consultant, RFP 17-05-43.
I'd move the table. That way give Dr. Rivera the opportunity to watch the presentations.
Okay. A motion by Patrick.
And I make that motion because Dr. Rivera reached out and asked as courtesy, but of course, the board is able to make its own decision.
Is that, Ivan, attorney, can we do that?
Yes, you can, if you can table, yes, you can table.
For a special board meeting, is that right?
Yep.
Second.
For when?
This one is Monday?
Discussion. Since you guys-
Okay. Okay, so we have a motion to table the item. All those any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I can't make it Monday, so no, not Monday.
Okay. Well, then
So
you
if we can come to an agreement on a date,
Okay.
and only being one item on the agenda, nothing else, so that special meeting, just so we can take care of this. All these gentlemen have come down.
Right.
Near
Okay.
and far.
Well, we can poll the board, and the sooner the better.
The sooner the better,
Get it
please,
done.
because I don't want to prolong this any further.
But can we
Uh,
rank them tonight and then have,
Can I turn in our rankings?
correct?
Ivan, am I allowed to turn in the rankings to business office?
That'll be your option.
Yeah, that's your.
Okay.
your-
I think
your
so,
choice.
because we've heard them and they were here
Yeah,
today,
it's
so.
fresh in our minds.
fresh.
Okay.
I have no problem doing a special meeting or waiting until the next regular meeting, but I know if you all seem the special meeting, that's fine too.
Mike, does this put us behind any further? We're okay, as long as we do it next week. Okay, but I'm good.
Okay, so we have a motion by Patrick and a second by Isidoro to table the item of employee benefit consultant. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. That item is tabled. Item number 5. Discussion and possible action to rescind the action of the Board of Trustees taken on April 10, 2017 regarding approval of administration recommendations for the proposals received for the tile installation project for 5 elementary schools, Silva Elementary, Gonzalez Elementary, Margot Elementary, Memorial Elementary, and Weslaco East High School. Gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
RFP 17-05-39. Dr. Canales.
Okay, this item was put on the agenda at the request of the board, so we're ready to proceed with discussion and possible action.
Okay, there was some confusion last time we were here, and I'll entertain a motion if there is one to be had.
Just to clarify, Ivan, I think the only one that can rescind the motion is the people that make the motions.
Right.
Is that
If
correct?
It'd be more appropriate that if somebody participated in the affirmative vote to vote in favor of the item last time, that they make the motion to rescind.
I think that means anyone on the board can make the motion.
Well, not if we voted against, correct?
I don't know that there were any against votes.
It was unanimous vote.
No, I voted against.
against.
Okay.
So I'll abstain from this, I take it, right? Can't do
You don't have to
anything?
abstain. I mean, you wouldn't be the one making the motion.
We're good. Okay.
I don't think we're ready to rescind the motion. You know, I don't know, I can't speak for the one that made the motion, so.
Okay, well, if you don't rescind, then it stays as it was.
And then it stays
does.
as it is, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So, motion does not carry, does not
No.
pass.
There is no motion.
There is no motion, it just stays as is.
Correct.
Okay, so we do not have to go to,
The next one.
item 6 is no action item.
Correct.
Well, there's nothing to award at this point since the award's already been made.
Yes, the award's already been made. Okay, thank you. Item number 7. Discussion and possible action by the board to adopt its own ranking evaluation for the resurfacing of the Lackey Stadium football field turf and running track CSP 17-04-33 that offers the best value for the district based on the published selection criteria of weighted value for those criteria. I want to move this item to the very last because I have some legal questions
Right, and I need to visit with you all on
That's,
some legal issues.
that we
related
need to-
that.
that I want to talk to our counselor on. And at this point, we're going to go into closed session. And in closed session, we're going to be deliberating regarding real property, Texas Government Code 551.072. And that's all we have. Time is now 7:36, and we're going into executive session. Thank you. Time is 8:26, and this board is back in open session. Okay, we're going to visit item number 7. Discussion and possible action by the board to adopt its own ranking evaluation for the resurfacing of Lackey Stadium football field turf and running track, CSP number 17-04-33, that offers the best value for the district based on the published selection criteria and the weighed value for those criteria. Do I have a motion?
I move that the board adopt this ranking evaluation for the resurfacing of the Lackey Stadium's football field turf and running track, CSP number 170433, that offers the best value for the district based on the published selection criteria and the weighted value for those criteria, which are the following vendors. Sprint Turf with a total of 69 total points, Hellas Construction with a total of 81 points, Astro Builders with a total of 67 points, Field Turf with a total of 82 points, Paragon Sports with a total of 67 points, and Vibra World Sports with a total of 66 points.
Okay, we have a motion. Do I get a second?
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion by Isidoro and a second by Oscar to adopt the ranking evaluation for the resurfacing of Lackey Stadium on the published selection criteria and weighted values. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no.
No.
Motion carries. Okay, we have one more item. And it was item A, deliberation regarding real property Texas Government Code 551.072, and that is a non-action item. Item number 10, adjournment.
So moved.
Okay, we're done. The time is 8:28, this meeting's finished.